So today we're reacting to Lagos, Nigeria, and we are reacting to what can $100 get you in Lagos, Nigeria. Obviously, we know that living in the United States, $100 is nothing, especially if you live in the top big threes, LA, New York, and Boston. Those are some big cities. But let's see what Africa, that's Lagos, Nigeria. Let's see how the price of $100, how far it goes.
Lagos is one of the most expensive cities to live in the world and is ranked 55th out of 227 cities, which makes its cost of living comparable to Luxembourg and Sydney.
But if you don't want to spend money, just sit down on the floor.
For a city this expensive, people won't believe how much fun you can have with a small amount and some knowledge of the right places to go. So in today's video, I'm going to be exploring Lagos, Nigeria with only $100. Let's begin. Lagos is the most populous city in Nigeria. It's a place I've called home for most of my life. One of the most popular things about Lagos is the food, culture, and the bubbly nightlife. It's known as the entertainment hub of Africa and is divided into the mainland and the island. Due to our budget, we are mostly going to be focusing on the island, which is where most of the best spots are anyway.
What's your experience like been so far?
The traffic is a lot.
So guys, we're currently on our way to one of the first spots in Lagos. And one of the most common things about Lagos is traffic.
The first part of exploring any city is usually done best with your feet. It's cheap and it's free.
Hello, how are you? We're currently in Marina. This is one of the hardest places to shoot in Nigeria. But we are here to show you. And now we have 3 places on our list. I think 2 places on our list that we want to check out. We want to check out the National Museum, and we also want to check out Freedom Park.
After a couple minutes, we finally got to our first spot, Freedom Park. Freedom Park used to be an old prison back in the day. The park was constructed to preserve the history and cultural heritage of Nigerians and is located in the heart of Marina.
Freedom Park back then used to be a prison, and currently where I'm working at, these are the cells where they keep prisoners. They currently turned it into some sort of stalls, but this is what the cell used to be like, where prisoners were being kept.
It's also one of the few accessible parks left in Lagos, and it comes alive at night with musical bands and different nightlife activities.
I've not explored this place as much as I'm currently exploring it now, but yeah, I think the more you go up, the more you get a better view of the surrounding area. The yellow bus you can see down there is called the Danfo, and it's what most people back then used to use to move around Lagos. It's very prominent in Nigeria, especially Lagos. It's popular. Anywhere you see a yellow bus, you know that you're.
Like he's saying, so a lot of the yellow buses are basically used for transportation. So I know in the States where we are, we use more bigger buses, but these yellow buses remind me of the little short bus. No disrespect to anybody who rode one of those. You're a good person. Those yellow buses are what they use for transportation. So if you go from city to city, I guess it's like their version of taxi cab. You can think of NYC, New York. If you go to New York, they have taxi cabs, and now they actually have little minivans. So this is Nigeria's version of a taxi cab
in Lagos. And I think it's similar to the yellow cabs in New York. You have flying fish? Flying fish. Okay, let me get some flying fish. Cheers. So guys, this is gradually becoming my most favorite drink in Lagos at the moment. I've been drinking so many bottles of it. Anytime I'm exploring Lagos or going to the beach or doing anything fun, this is the drink that I go to. I want to know, as somebody who is coming to Lagos for the first time, what's your experience like been so far?
In terms of the people, the places we've been, super vibrant. It feels like a modern city without having built up the infrastructure to be a modern city.
True, that's very interesting.
To get to the National Museum, I decided to take a keke instead, which is a rickshaw used as a means of transportation from place to place. We finally arrived at the museum and it was filled with lots and lots of historical ornaments and artifacts.
And here we come into the masquerade section. These are masquerades, looks really spooky. This is the Benin beaded crown. It's used by the Obas in Yoruba culture. So guys, this is the car in which General Murtala Mohammed, one of the presidents of Nigeria, this is the car in which he was assassinated. And as you can see here and here, these are the bullet holes. Apparently he was seated in the back seat here, which is usually where the president sits. And you can also see here and here there's...
That's pretty crazy that a president was assassinated and the vehicle in which he was assassinated in, they're letting people touch it, versus if you look at countries like the US, something so, I guess, prestigious and something that's historic, they would not let nobody get near it. They'll cover it up. But I guess every country is different. So this is the car where he was shot in. So it's kind of crazy that they actually let him touch the car. Sheesh.
2 bullet holes that you can see. So probably they attacked him from the front and they attacked him from the side. So there were probably maybe 2 snipers. I don't know if it was snipers, but it's probably a sniper as well. So yeah, also on this side, you can see a lot of pictures of past presidents of Nigeria. Here you can see, General Olusegun Obasanjo. You can see our current president. He ruled us before and now he's ruling us again. Our current president, Muhammad Buhari. And this is Ibrahim Babangida, Abacha, and a whole lot more. The gate fee is 500 naira for an adult, and then you can learn a lot about Lagos and learn a lot about Nigeria by just visiting this place.
On leaving there, I realized we needed to do something more fun, and I'd heard of this new movie, Plane. So I headed to the cinema to go watch it.
Sheesh. $12 for one person to go to the cinema. Now, I'm pretty sure about 1998, you could watch a movie in the US for $8, but I think now in 2026, those prices have risen. I believe you're paying like $18. So it just shows you that other places are much, much cheaper, and it's so far it's showing that the dollar is still stretching and is worth it still.
I'm waiting for the movie to come on, but we still have to wait for like 10-20 minutes before the movie comes on. And my popcorn, I'm already going down. I'm taking it down already, so we're going in. We're going in.
It was a super awesome movie. I love the storyline, and I'm rating this 8/10. I was getting hungry and it was time to eat, and one of the best meals you can have in Lagos is jollof rice. I headed to a spot called Mega Chicken and I was able to get some of that good African rice.
As you can see, all around 360, there's food everywhere. We're going to select what we want to eat now. What do you think about the food? 8 out of 10.
Nigeria is known for its jollof rice. Nigeria definitely and usually always competes with Ghana for having the best jollof rice. So I'll leave that for you guys to go out there. Whenever you get a chance, try some jollof rice, Nigerian jollof and Ghanaian jollof, and let me know which one is your favorite. But so far, it's looking like $100 goes a long ways outside of the US.
Very nice. So we're headed to the next spot now, which is a spot where we can get some drinks.
So I called my friend Tosin. He runs a great platform called Enjoy.ng, which shows you some of the best places and things to explore in Lagos, Nigeria. He recommended to me one of the chillest seaside spots in Lagos called Kingfisher that was pretty affordable. No matter how you try to save your money, Lagos will still find a way to take it. So affordability is relative too.
Yeah, there are some people there who are buying champagne and expensive drinks, but we don't have to. Only just drink water.
To call it a night, I went home to sleep. I live in Lagos, so I don't plan on spending money on a hotel room. You can find out information on booking.com. The next day I wanted to do something more relaxing, so I took a trip to the beach. For beach lovers, this is a great place to experience, and they have a great variety of restaurants and bars, which I plan on checking out.
So the dilemma here, the problem we need to figure out is how to find a restaurant that we can buy stuff from and we can eat and it will still not burn our pockets.
We're hungry, so I decided to try out some food at Danfo Bistro.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to buy because this is what happens when you don't have too much money to spend.
I got some yamarita, which is made from yam and egg. It was super amazing.
So guys, on this side you can see lots of people under the cabanas. I think if you want to stay on the cabana, you probably need to spend more money. Also, this place is called Box Beach because most of it was made from containers.
To experience some of Nigeria's culture and art scene, I took a drive to Terra Culture.
This is the event happening today here. The regular ticket was 5,000 and VIP is 10,000 here. So let's go inside and see what's happening.
Terra Culture is an arts and cultural center where you can get some of the best and latest plays and performances. And an entry, we met an artist who was just about to perform his show. This is a great place to come to if you love the music and art scene. They have so many artists coming in from time to time, and African-inspired plays and shows going on at different times of the week. I'd already run out of money, so the last place I could go to was the Nikkei Art Gallery, which is one of the nicest places in Lagos you can get access to for free.
Guys, we're currently at Nikkei Art Gallery, which is, I think, the biggest gallery in Lagos, Nigeria. And it's one of the places you can come to for free. You can come here to see most of the artworks that they have. All the artworks that you can see here are all made in Nigeria by Nigerians. This building has 4 floors, so we're just on the ground floor now. There's still like 3 more floors above us. So just want to walk around and see what they have. This is a really awesome painting of probably somewhere in Marina, and this is a representation of what Lagos will look like in the afternoon.
At the end of the day, we spent this much and I had one of the best experiences ever in one of the most beautiful cities in Africa. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please hit the like button.
So there you go. That is what $100 has gotten you in Africa. He was able to go to museums. He was able to get food 2 different days, get some jollof rice, get some drinks. It went a long ways. So I know people who have traveled to Nigeria who have said, a lot of you guys, if you like to party, if you like the nightlife, that the bottle service actually will run you about $100. That sounds crazy. Let me repeat that to you. Somebody who went to Nigeria, actually Africa, Zambia, Kenya, Tanzania, they said that, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, a bottle service will run you at least $100. Now, if you're in the States, let's use Vegas, for example, a bottle service will run, the lowest bottle service will run you is about $1,200. So do the math. It looks like your money definitely stretches. It goes a long ways. Until next time, we'll get your money up. Travel, travel, travel. This is Lagos, Nigeria, where we see how much $100 goes in handy.